Guys, why was Willow's harness on the floor? It just doesn't make sense. And where was her lead? Why has there been no mention of this bright yellow lead? Guys, a lot of you have messaged me saying the harness is the lead, but the harness is not the lead. The lead attaches to the harness. The harness is like a bodysuit. Throughout the whole investigation, there's been no mention about the yellow lead. And also, was the harness left on the floor for a reason? Is it similar to the phone decoy? I mean, are these things all decoys, guys? I just can't seem to understand, why everything was left in certain places, like the phone on the bench, the harness on the floor. None of these things make sense, I've always said that if she fell into the river, surely she would have had her phone with her. Most people, they carry their phone with them, don't they? Especially if they're on a conference call.
Would have held the phone out in front of her, police said. And that's where...
That's what you do, isn't it? When
yeah. You've got it on speaker.
Yep.
You hold it out in front of you.
Yeah.
And
guys, none of this stuff makes sense. It's all so mind-boggling. I mean, I really do think that Willow holds the key. Why did Willow not jump into the river with her if she fell in? Why did Willow not follow Nicola if she walked off? That doesn't make sense either. Guys, I honestly think that a lot of the answers can be found within Willow's behavior. I mean, guys, if we look back, and if you guys remember, Willow was running between the gate and the bench, not the gate and the river, or the river's edge. He was running from the gate and the bench to the gate. Guys, did she really fall into that river? I mean, it looks to me like she was taken, kidnapped. That's why all the things were left in certain places. I mean, guys, does it not seem like that she was taken through the gate? Especially if we look at Willow's behavior. And if she was taken through the gate, guys, there's no CCTV down there.
Her phone's here. The dog is running around. But I know there's a gentleman standing there, but I just wanted to illustrate the kissing gate being just there. There we go, he's just moved it off. Kissing gate's there. That stretch there that we walked down about 40 minutes ago doesn't have any CCTV.
And when you get down to the end of the path, when you get to Blackpool Road, there's no CCTV there either. And then to top it all off, police have been asking for dashcam on the wrong road. They've been saying Garstang Lane. But really, it was Blackpool Road, which I clearly showed you guys on the map in a previous video.
so she would have come down this road and then onto the road up there, a very busy main road.
This is Blackpool Road?
Yeah, Blackpool Lane it is, yeah. And the police have stressed about Blackpool Lane because there are hundreds of cars.
700 vehicles?
Yeah, that would have passed through that morning. And
so guys, if she was taken through the gate where there's no CCTV, and then if she was taken down Blackpool Road where police were supposed to be trying to get dashcam footage from, but they completely messed that up by giving the wrong road name, just like how they messed her complete description up when they said that she had an ankle-length jacket on when she really had a knee-length jacket on. I mean, guys, it's error after error, and sometimes I say to myself, was she even near the river? You know, is there any proof? They haven't shown any CCTV of her being anywhere near that river. The only CCTV that we've seen from the police is the ring doorbell CCTV, or the ring doorbell footage. That is very suspicious, guys. If you look at every other previous case, when someone has gone missing, usually they have CCTV much closer to the scene, you know, from where they went missing, not just leaving the house. It's very, very suspicious, guys, very suspicious. And guys, if she was taken, you know, eventually through Blackpool Road, where did the suspect take her? You know, what did he do to her? What happened? Who was it? Why did they do it? And guys, if she didn't go through the gate, if she didn't leave that area through the gate and through Blackpool Road, then I believe that she was never there at all. You know, maybe someone impersonated her. Maybe someone was acting to be Nicola that day.
Teams call that she would have then logged on to, a work Teams call. The police have actually said that she wasn't speaking, she was just listening. And actually what they said is that while she was walking, she had her phone out in front of her, listening. That was apparently quite normal for Nicola to do. The call would have been on speaker, there would have been other people talking.
Her camera was off?
Her camera was off.
Okay.
And it was just logged on for her to listen, essentially, to what was going on in the call. And
maybe something happened to her before that day. I mean, guys, there's no proof that she was anywhere near the river. Like Peter Folding said, the phone could have been left there as a decoy. You know, maybe someone left Willow there as well to make it look like, you know, she's just fallen in the river. Guys, this is very, very suspicious. And if Willow was taken there by somebody else, it must have been somebody that Willow knew. You know, someone that Willow was comfortable with. Maybe something happened to Nicola the day before she was reported missing. Maybe someone put the phone there. You know, even the police say clearly that they only know that the phone moved to the bench. They never say that Nicola went to the bench.
what police had actually said, you know, her phone moved towards the bench area. That's what they said.
So they can track that, can they?
Yeah, so with forensics that they've had on the phone, they just said the phone moved towards the bench area. Now, look, you know, I think that's quite unusual language, because that doesn't say, you know, Nicola's taken the phone to the bench. That doesn't say, you know, that it was directly placed in her hands into the bench area. It just said that the phone was moved towards the bench area, and that was between 9:10, someone seeing her on the upper field, to 9:20. That's where the phone was moved to and actually subsequently left, all while still logged on this Teams call at a meeting.
So she's not walking.
And this is what police say. It was here that her phone had ended up. I'm not entirely sure exactly where it was placed, but her phone was on a bench.
Yeah.
Here.
They always say the phone moved to the bench because they don't know themselves, guys. And if this case is put down to an accident, then that is just going to be so sad, because there was no proof of an accident.